Hi, I'm Val Thompson, publisher of the International Focus magazine. We're here today visiting at the Shape Center. There's two locations. We're right now at the Live Oak in Alabama location, am I correct? And we're here with the executive director of Shape Center, Mr. Deloyd Parker. Also with us is our friends of the magazine and our advertisers, Mr. Retired Judge Bill C. Littlejohn, and also Dr. Denise Aji. They're here with us today. We just want to talk to, in a very informal way, with the executive director of Shape Center. And you guys are open to ask the executive director any question you would like as well, Judge Bill Littlejohn and Denise Aji. Let's start off with, how long have you been doing this? What does it mean for the community?
I have been running Shape Community Center with the help of the community for over 52 years. Actually, June 1st, 1969. Shape Center was born out of the Civil Rights Movement, out of the liberation struggle. But it didn't just come into existence. It was born out of S-T-R-U-G-G-L-E, born out of struggle. We saw a need for us to develop an institution that helped us to strengthen families, socially, culturally, educationally, politically, and spiritually. And Shape Center mission is geared toward doing that. So, but Shape has been around, like I said, for almost 52 years now, and being founded out of that period, we wanted to make sure that everything that we did at Shape helped strengthen the family.
Okay.
It had to help strengthen the family, because the foundation to our liberation is in a strong family. If our family is weak, our freedom is going to be suspect. We may not be able to achieve that objective. So we want to do that, and that's what Shape has been doing since June 1st and before. The Shape was born out of S-T-R-U-G-G-L-E, as I stated before, the movement, programs, Clarence Brown liberation, Ida Delaney when she was killed by police officers. It was born out of Jose Campos Torres, a young Latino brother who was killed, served his time in Vietnam, come back to serve, to work in his country, and was killed. He was handcuffed and body thrown in Buffalo Bayou. We fought and protested against that injustice. Shape has always been involved in struggle and fighting to achieve justice. And of course, we do that. To protest is one thing, but protest void of a program is a joke. So we might protest and we might demonstrate, but we made sure that we came back home and implemented programs that were geared toward mitigation, geared toward strengthening us so that we wouldn't have to go through that stuff again. You know, like an after-school program, a summer youth program, an Elders Institute of Wisdom, a program that deals with computer coding for young black boys, a legal assistance, math tutorial. I mentioned the Elders Institute of Wisdom, where the elders come in and use their wisdom to impart on us, on young people, so that they can be strong and healthy and more successful in their plight. So we have a lot of things going on here. We have the Pan-African Cultural Festival.
Okay.
We have the Kwanzaa celebration, where we celebrate unity, self-determination, collective work and responsibility, cooperative economics, purpose, creativity, and a whole lot of F-A-I-T-H, a whole lot of faith. So all these programs and a whole lot more. You know, we helped when Mandela was elected president in South Africa.
I remember. I
was there helping with the election. I was an international observer. So I was able to see that, experience that, and help people to vote. And oh boy, and we also were instrumental in getting Winnie Mandela when she came to Shape Center, and she spoke at Shape. So we've been involved in the African liberation movement.
Yep.
When people were trying to liberate themselves from the yoke of oh boy, Angola, Mozambique, Zimbabwe, all those countries were going through a lot of colonial pain, you know, that we helped them when they were fighting for that, along with Mickey Lehman, who was involved in that, you know. Right. So we've been involved a long, long time, and we continue to be involved. But our program's a more heavy program than on protest. You can only protest so many times, but your program is ongoing. So our program is ongoing at Shape Community Center.
Absolutely.
You had a question you were going to ask me, and I kept running my mouth.
No, we want to hear it.
Yeah, the name Shape, where did that come from?
Well, that was a time when we had confusion about who in the hell we were. And so we wanted to be all-inclusive. Who are you all? Well, who are you? I mean, are you colored? Are you Negro? Are you Afro-American? Are you African-American? What are you? Well, he said we are coupled all together. We are Africans in America.
Okay.
Shades of black.
That's right.
The original man that on this planet Earth looked like me and you. So we wanted to make sure that we said Africans in America for black liberation. Now you can later on, as you grow and evolve, you can say Africans and all people in America through black, Africans in America for black liberation. Africans are all people through black liberation. Meaning, but the word SHAPE is self-help for all people through education. But it came from self-help for African people through education. Of course, we're going to start with those who came first. And that's kind of like me and you and some other folks, not to discriminate against anybody, but just to kind of catch up, make up the slack. You know, oppression.
But you included all people without having to change the name.
Exactly.
Awesome.
Exactly. So ultimately it's going to be all people. But you started with us people, because we the ones who were held down for a long time.
That's true.
But we're not held down anymore. We're moving on up.
Moving forward.
And we don't have to call you Mr. Jefferson on that.
I hear the sound. I hear the music.
We moving on up. And that's what it's about. The shape has been around. We open 6 days a week. We have, correction, we have 2 buildings, 1 shape, but 2 buildings. This is our family center.
Family center.
And most of our activities geared to our family operates here. The building on Alameda is our administration and cultural component. That's what we have. We rent out facilities for people to set up their business. We have home health care over there. We have a legal assistance program over there. We have a financial aid program over there. We have a lot of things over there, but it's rented out. And that's the Harambe building. This is the family center. So 2 buildings, and this is one. This is the heartbeat right here, the one you're in right now. And so we still doing it, and we have the after-school program. The children are doing virtual learning. Here we have the after-school program. The children are still here doing that. And the Elders Institute of Wisdom, I said that several times because that's a very key program, because there are 2 kinds of old people. Old people think you know what? Everything. And when you think you know everything, what do you learn? Nothing. That's called an old fool. But there are old people who know they don't know everything, and their minds are always open, and they never ever stop learning.
Right.
That's an elder. That's the true definition of an elder. So the elders meet in this room, in a circle, every Tuesday and Thursday. They exercise, they talk, they share, they interact, they dance, and I cook a 3-course vegetarian meal for them. They eat a good, healthy meal. And that's every Tuesday and Thursday. So we do that, and it's a wonderful experience, because they were here this past,
That's why you asked me about Thursday.
Yeah, they were here this past year. When they came, or they just enjoyed it, because they hadn't been here for a while, because they're high risk, you know. So we had to, they came in, they sanitized their hands, they took their temperature, they signed their name in there, and had their mask on, and came in and sat down in here, and they shared their experiences, what they had to do to overcome this pandemic, and what they're doing to continue to overcome it. And so they talk, because they're used to hugging and curling, and they can't do that anymore. So it's taking a toll on them. So they had to go and use the art of survival, and that's what they've been using. And if anybody knows, they know how to take a bath with a gallon of water for 5 days. They know when you don't have any water, you have that gallon of water over there. They know about the bird bath concept. You know, they know about that. I know about it because I'm old, you know, because my water's been out for a while. And I had to learn how to fill that bathtub up and how to flush that tub, all that kind of stuff.